This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much, much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Hello viewers, Dom here from Complete Sports Management here at Toorak Park. We have witnessed a top of the table clash between Old Zavs and Uni Blues, where the Blues have won by 63 points, and I'm here with a very happy and victorious coach, Heath Jamieson. Heath, as coach today, that would have been a very satisfying and very impressive result. How did it feel watching from the bench as coach, seeing that unfold, particularly in that last quarter, kicking 9-1 to really ram the point home with the result today?
Really happy with the result. The way we went about it's probably pleasing me more. So we come here with a plan to be physical early. I thought when we wanted to tackle for keeps, we wanted to have pressure around the footy. I think the on the other side of that, if you can play that style early, you usually get on top late in the game, and I think that showed at three-quarter time that we put a lot of pressure on them early. We were still full of running late into the game. We were able to get that game on it. I think we hit 9 goals in the last quarter to 1 or 2. So, pleasing performance for us. And, the sad reality is it's only around 14 or 13 or 14 wins.
Yeah.
So, we'll move forward, but really happy with the result.
So Old Zavs are on top of the table at the moment. They've only had a couple of losses, and 2 of their 3 losses so far this season have been against the Blues, and on both occasions you've won by quite a few goals. Is there something against Old Zavs when the boys seem to get up and seem to really perform really well against the opposition today?
It's nothing that about Zavs. I think, in football, you want to be at your best against the best, I suppose. So that challenge of coming here today and playing on this ground, which probably hasn't been a great hunting ground for us in the past, so that challenge probably drives you a little bit more. So, there's enough games in footy where very rarely in footy do you get a first versus 2 clash. Our club probably hasn't had enough of them in their shelf life. So we've got to make the most of those opportunities. It's good to see the boys rise to the occasion.
Now, we've had a couple of games since the 2-week break, but just before the break, the Blues were had a little bit of a form slump and dropped a couple of games. Since then, the Blues have bounced back and won both of these games considerably. Have you seen a difference with the guys preparing since they've gotten back from their break to producing the results so far that we've seen since the 2-week break? Yeah,
we've pushed them pretty hard with our training habits. I thought that there was a middle part of the year there where people were probably taking the option of maybe going out for tea instead of coming out to training or getting there late, and there was no real urgency to get there early and put in the effort. I think there's 2 ways you can go when you get towards the top of the ladder. You can take the foot off and be happy where you are, or you can put the foot down and try to get further away. So we've had a real focus on that last month. So far it's paying dividends. But we got bitten too in the St Bernard's game. We went into a game thinking that we were going to win, and to get the result that we did against St Bernard's, we weren't happy with. So we've had to bounce back.
Yep. Well, congratulations on the result today, and we look forward to the run home for the rest of the season, and we'll see you back home next week, and thank you for your time.
Thanks, Tom.
I'll throw it over to Charlotte, who's with Old Zavs now.
Thanks, Dom. I'm here with Old Zavs captain Dan Noonan. Dan, it was a tough game today. It was really good, really close until 3-quarter time, but their spread really killed you in the last quarter.
Yeah, I think that's really fair. They outworked us in the last quarter, which was really disappointing, I think. We sort of had the game on the line, and that's kind of when you want to step up and really sort of play in those big moments. But unfortunately, we sort of let that sort of fourth quarter get to us a little bit and got outworked outside of the stoppage. So disappointing, but there's always next week. So we just got to have a good week on the track, and that's sort of Sats' message, which is, just going back to do the basics well, and then, just sort of getting it all right on a Tuesday, Thursday, so it flows into Saturday. So. Yeah.
So you were down to 2 rotations on the bench for most of the last half. Do you reckon that had any effect at all?
Look, not really, I don't think. I mean, they had some players that were down. I think Quinn was on the bench for a little bit as well, and they had some injuries. You don't want to pick excuses and do that sort of thing, but I think, guys maybe got a little bit tired, but at the end of the day, I think it really just comes down to mindset and work rate. So and the want to sort of get it done. So unfortunately, it was a big moment, big game for us, and we went the other way. So look, I'm sure we'll see them. Our hunt is for finals, so hopefully we'll see him again and we'll get him again in the right time.
Now I want to talk really quickly about Jack Hewitt, his debut today.
Yeah.
Played really well, 14 disposals and 1 goal, and did a lot of the small things down forward. What did you think of his game today?
He was a star. I thought he did really well. We wanted his sort of position is all about forward pressure and getting up in the opposition's face. I thought he did that really well. And sometimes it needs a young guy to sort of come in and give that spark and energy down there. So I think he did extremely well. He should hold his head up, and he got 1 or 2 goals as well, I think. So, all really impressive from him. So it was good.
So you had a couple of tough weeks since the bye. What are you going to look to do this week to turn it around against St Bernard's next week?
Yeah, look, I think just with training, look, it all sort of comes back to sort of doing the hard work, all our contested stuff and perhaps working on the spread as well as something that we need to focus on and kind of shut down, picking them up from an opposition point of view on the way through on transition. So, yeah, look, I think nothing really changes. I think we really just got to go through the grind and make sure we're all on the track and doing it together and staying together. So look, it's a long season. We've got another 5-6 rounds to go. We're well positioned, but we've still got some tough matches to go. We've got Bernard's next week away, and they're always a really tough, opposition. So we're looking forward to that, and obviously you got to lick the wounds and get back. There's always another game. So yeah, we're keen to get back out there and have another crack.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me today, Dan. This is Charlotte McKinnon from Complete Sports Management signing off from Toorak Park, where the Uni Blues have been Old Zavs by 63 points.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.